name's Diane Gazal, and I want to talk about prosperity, particularly as it applies to Seattle Unity principles. In spring of 2010, I took one of the prosperity classes. And when I take a class, I like to learn something or, get some knowledge. But more importantly, I like to stretch who I am being and stretch what I am doing. And that's what this class did for me. And in particular, I stretched in two areas. In that class, it was mandatory to volunteer your time and to tithe. And I was stingy. I'm trying to find the right word, but that feels the most honest. And it was based on fear, because I was afraid if I volunteered too much time, I would run out of energy. If I tithed my money, I didn't have enough money, and I would have even less money, and I was just afraid. But I did it anyway, because I do like to follow the rules. And when it came to volunteering my time, I'd signed up to do something, and something changed, so it ended up getting doubled the amount of time I was committed to doing. And so it was about 36 hours in a 10-day period. And I was amazed that at the end of that, I had much more energy than I did at the beginning. And if the class hadn't forced me to do that, I would not have learned that lesson. And then regarding tithing, if we could have the next slide, I started my own business in 2006, and I didn't do too well until I went to the spiritual economics class. And then this bar chart shows revenue after that. Enough said. Let me turn it over to Johnnie, where she can tell you about the next class you can take to learn about these things.
Thank you. Thank you. So if you too would like to experience similar abundance in your life, please come join Barbara Thorpe and me on Tuesday nights. Our class is called Prosperity Plus, and it's based on, it is Mary Morrisey's excellent work on prosperity, not only about money, but just a prosperous life. So come see me after the service and pick up some information, sign up. You do need to sign up ahead of time and pay for the materials that we'll be using, but you'll find it to be an excellent class. And if you're already a tither, it's free, because if you're already tithing, then you don't need to spend any more money than you are. Isn't that great? Okay, one other thing. We want to acknowledge and appreciate those